I got to admit to you, it's a battle for number 3 between Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson.
Hold up. You just left Luka. Hold on. You left Luka out?
He's not worth it at all. A matter of fact, let me say this straight up and down. I think Kyrie Irving should retire.
Looking back, it's hard to understand why so many people doubted the Dallas Mavericks. Before the season even gained momentum, analysts were already predicting their downfall and treating them like they had no real chance of making a deep run. While the spotlight stayed fixed on the league's newest super teams, many overlooked the biggest factor working in Dallas' favor, Luka Dončić. Night after night, he continued to deliver elite performances and put up incredible numbers, proving he could carry the team against anyone. Yet despite his dominance and the Mavericks' resilience, critics kept insisting that Dallas was headed for failure. In hindsight, those predictions seem more surprising than ever.
Do you think that Kyrie is worth all of this drama?
No, he's not. He's not worth it at all. A matter of fact, let me say this straight up and down. I think Kyrie Irving should retire. I think he should announce his retirement today.
When people look back at the biggest surprises of the 2024 NBA season, the Dallas Mavericks will be near the top of the list. Led by Luka Dončić and Kyrie Irving, Dallas battled its way to the Western Conference Finals for the second time in 3 years, despite entering the season with very little national support. Most analysts didn't view the Mavericks as legitimate contenders, and sportsbooks ranked them behind several Western Conference rivals, including Phoenix, Golden State, both Los Angeles teams, and even Memphis. But while the doubters focused elsewhere, Dallas front office quietly built a roster capable of competing with anyone. Drafting Derek Lively too proved to be a masterstroke, as the rookie delivered key rebounds and clutch free throws in critical moments despite his lack of experience. The Mavericks also strengthened their lineup at the trade deadline by acquiring P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford, moves that paid immediate dividends. Washington came through with timely baskets when Dallas needed them most, even after battling foul trouble throughout the game. Still, the franchise's most important decision was taking a chance on Kyrie Irving when his value had fallen to its lowest point. At the time, many questioned whether the gamble was worth it, but Dallas acquired a proven superstar for a relatively modest package. With hindsight, that deal now looks like one of the smartest trades of the modern NBA era. After a turbulent 2023 season, Kyrie faced intense criticism, and many teams, including those known for chasing star talent, were hesitant to bring him in. Critics questioned everything from his leadership to his future in the league. Yet Dallas saw an opportunity where others saw risk, and that decision has helped transform the Mavericks into one of the West's most dangerous teams.
Kyrie Irving has not prioritized basketball. I'm not saying he doesn't want to play all together. I'm saying he hasn't prioritized it. And how fair is that to the Brooklyn Nets? How fair is that to Sean Marks? How fair is that to Steve Nash, a coach that he endorsed bringing on board, a coach that he wanted, a coach that he fully supported?
At the time, the criticism surrounding Kyrie Irving had reached a boiling point. Some commentators didn't just question his value to a team. They openly argued that he was more trouble than he was worth. One of the harshest takes came from analysts who claimed Kyrie's off-court drama had overshadowed his talent to such an extent that retirement might be his best option. Their message was blunt. No matter how gifted he was on the court, they believed the constant controversies made him a risky investment for any franchise. Looking back now, those comments seem almost unbelievable considering the impact Kyrie has had in helping Dallas become a legitimate championship contender.
It sucked. And the way it ended, it kind of solely being my fault with the 3. It sucks. My teammates did so much throughout the night to get us in the position that we were with that last possession. Little details kind of nipped me in the butt, but I'll learn from it.
After what Kyrie Irving did in Game 6 against Oklahoma City, it might be time to give him a new title, the Closeout King. With that victory, his record in playoff closeout games improved to a remarkable 14-0. A statistic that speaks for itself. Throughout the postseason, Kyrie elevated his game when the pressure was highest, especially in the series-clinching matchups against both the Clippers and the Thunder. In those decisive games, he averaged 26 points while shooting with outstanding efficiency, knocking down half of his three-point attempts and posting an impressive plus-minus rating. Time and time again, When Dallas needed a player to deliver the final blow, Kyrie answered the call. His ability to stay calm in the biggest moments has become one of the Mavericks' greatest strengths, and his performances deserve significant recognition. Interestingly, one of Kyrie's most outspoken critics, Stephen A. Smith, was present on the NBA's pre-game coverage but was nowhere to be seen during the post-game interview following Dallas' victory. It may have been nothing more than a coincidence, but the timing certainly caught the attention of fans who couldn't help but notice that his absence came immediately after another memorable Kyrie performance.
So I'm definitely not going to say they're the best, but man, it does feel like their potential as a backcourt with how they're both dynamic off the ball. Luka having similarities to Jokic and how they can manage the game, big perk, and then have a guy like Kyrie that can hit you in those dagger-like moments with the tempo that he set. I do think it's a different style defensively that I know Minnesota's really good. I'm not sure if they're great guarding off the dribble as well as Luka and Kyrie can dance with the ball and as shot creators. I think that's a different style than what Minnesota has seen before in the past.
Luka Dončic's 2023-24 campaign was nothing short of spectacular, as the Dallas Mavericks superstar led the NBA in scoring with 33.9 points per game, while also averaging 9.2 rebounds and 9.8 assists, helping Dallas reach the 50-win mark and solidifying his season as one of the greatest individual performances in recent league history. Yet despite those incredible numbers, some people still seem reluctant to give Luka the recognition he deserves. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving's series against Oklahoma City was far from perfect defensively, but his ability to rise in the biggest moments proved invaluable. He scored 12 points or fewer in 3 games during the series and struggled through the first half of Game 6. But everything changed after halftime when he took control, pouring in 18 second-half points, drilling 4 three-pointers, and dominating the fourth quarter. One of the game's turning points came when a Kyrie three-pointer bounced around the rim before finally dropping, giving Dallas the momentum it had been searching for. Beyond the scoring, Kyrie's defensive impact was equally impressive, as he ranked among the best defenders in the second round, led players in steals, and held opponents to just 41% shooting when matched up against them. While Kyrie delivered the clutch moments, Luka impacted the series in a different way. His usual explosive stat lines were less common, but he excelled in the details that win playoff games, particularly with his efficient mid-range shooting. Against both the Clippers and Thunder, he remained one of the postseason's most effective mid-range scorers, consistently punishing defenses with high-percentage shots. In Game 6, even with his three-point shot falling, Luka trusted his signature step-back mid-range jumper when the game was on the line, once again showing why it remains one of the most reliable weapons of his arsenal. Ultimately, the series came down to who could execute in crunch time, and Dallas had a major advantage with both Luka and Kyrie. While Shai Gilgeous-Alexander often had to carry Oklahoma City's offense by himself late in games, the Mavericks could rely on 2 elite closers, and that star power made all the difference when the pressure was at its highest.
Take us through what you're looking for that last play, kind of how it developed and just the emotion after that shot goes through.
I don't decide what I'm going to look before the play. I just see what defense gives me. I didn't expect that we're going to switch. We're just going to play that pick and roll. I told you live. Come and we'll just figure out from there. That's about it. Read the defense.
The numbers show just how dominant Luka Dončić was when games entered winning time. During the fourth quarter, he averaged 5.5 points per game, ranking among the top scorers in the postseason, while shooting an efficient 50% from the field and maintaining a strong true shooting percentage. He also led all playoff players in fourth quarter assists, proving that his impact went far beyond scoring. Throughout the series, Luka consistently outplayed Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in late-game situations and generated more points for his team than any other player in the league during the fourth quarter. When a team has 2 proven closers like Luka and Kyrie Irving, defending them in crunch time becomes a nightmare. And in Game 6, the challenge became even greater for Oklahoma City. PJ Washington knocked down timely shots, Derek Lively delivered key plays on both ends of the floor, and Dallas repeatedly created extra possessions through offensive rebounds. With contributions coming from every direction and its superstar duo taking control late, the Mavericks simply had too many weapons for the Thunder to contain.